Welcome back to TechKidFX for another GRT price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the GRT chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue pushing even higher. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these larger Elliot count 2 in a move that has managed to get into the minimum target area in the formation of that with 2 between the $0.1445 mark and the $0.0928 mark in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.1053 mark. And I believe that the move that we have been seeing over here, giving us a peak at around the $0.1643 mark, is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and that is happening after seeing our bottom in the formation of this wave 2. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the GRT chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to first give you a short recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our low at around the $0.0518 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side, obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this 1-2 setup, and after seeing the 1-2 setup, we started this Elliot structure to the upper side, where you can see that I'm terming this as the first wave to the upper side. And after seeing our high in the formation of that wave 1 at around the $0.235 mark, we started this corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that we have now almost fully maximized. And I believe we have seen the bottom for that second wave to the lower side, and I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.388 mark, and that is the minimum that I was expecting that higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target area and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And I believe we are seeing such a scenario here on the GRT chart, and that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that after making our low in the formation of that wave 2 at around the $0.1054 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side, and by first giving you a measure from that low to that high, you can see that the market is up by more than 53.93%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And I believe that whatever we have over here has also been obeying the Elliott structures, where we can term these as the first wave to the upper side. Then we have seen a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.1636 mark. And I believe after seeing the formation of this 5-wave structure to the upper side, we have completed an even larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, the minimum that we can expect that second wave to the lower side to retrace into is the area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that lies between the $0.13444 mark and the $0.1276 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that second wave to the lower side to do. And I'm also expecting to see an ABC corrective structure also play out, having the wave C fully maximizing our target area and also giving us the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. So I'm expecting to see an ABC corrective structure also play out over there, having the wave 2 giving us the low for that second wave. So I can name these as a second wave to the lower side like that. And the reason as to why I'm saying that we need to be expecting such a scenario, I have shown you that the market has been up by more than 53 0.5%, which means that most of the people that we are able to acquire GRT from these low prices down here are up by more than 53.5%, and that means that there are chances that this is the time that they are taking their profits, and as they are taking the profits, that would trigger a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2, and that would be another perfect entry in the formation of this wave 2 to get back into GRT, so that we can be able to ride another massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So in case we see a corrective structure, don't panic. That is another perfect entry to get back into GRT, so that we can be able to ride this massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And if I get back to the 4-hour chart so that we can take a look at the indicators, on the RSI we are trading at around the 58 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support lower movements in case the corrective structure continues. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices, and we are also seeing a bit of a sharp decrease in the buying momentum here on the MACD, suggesting that there are chances that soon we might be able to print a bearish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.